And of course, they were great friends, Christo and Beth, and they always quarreled over this right plant, right place, because Beth was very strict about this. Whereas Christo would say, well, it's not so clear cut as you think, Beth. And Beth would say, it is clear cut. Foxgloves are shade loving plants. And Christo has said, no, they're abundant where coppice woodlands have been cut down, the light's been allowed in, they grow better there. It's about the plant being happy. There's other elements. So, they had the greatest amount of respect for each other. But they both believed in right plant, right place. That's every gardener does, actually. I mean, because if you're trying to, otherwise it's an uphill struggle. The first thing is to make sure that your plant is happy, and so that's the first thing. So that, I mean, both were extraordinarily creative people, but plant ecology was behind all their thinking. If you sat Beth in a corner and said, what's the most important thing about a combination? And she'd say the plants are happy. They're in the right place. Christo would say exactly the same thing as well. But of course, when he was asked that sort of question, he'd poo-poo it and say, shape or color or what, something like that. But it underpinned all his garden. And he was actually, he was very much aware of the microcosm of life that existed in his garden as well. He was very much up on. He never used the biodiversity word, of course. Nobody used it in those days, but he was very in tune with the birds and the butterflies and so on. And the fungi that was in his garden.